boom, shangra, licky, licky, la la. Right, right. I don't know what that was all about. Right, get this. I've drowned a bit of a path here, some bits here, distant hills here, just so I knows where I was going and that in it. Right. Oh, actually, you know what I could do with cream? I'm going to whack this sky in, and I've just thought, last minute, let's get a bit of cream colour in there. Perhaps more in the bottom bit there. That'll do. Then I want some civilian blue. I'll have a bit of that in it. Top there, bit in there, somewhere. Yeah, that'll do. And then I think I'm going to get some Payne's Grey, stick it in that civilian blue, just get a mucky civilian blue, even a bit mucky, just see what it looks like. That's I'm just going to add it looks quite nice now. I think I'll add a bit there and maybe, I don't know, a bit in there, or just that, yeah, just that slightly muckier colour. I think the paper's dried. That's the trouble with this cartridge paper, it dries that quick. It's hard to make skies, quite hard to do. Soften that bit there. That top bit I don't like there. Soften that. Oh, I need some cloth. Where's my cloth? Let me get a bit of cloth and just dab in there a bit like that. Some water, dab in there a bit in there. That's not bad, is it? It's a pity, me. These last minute dark bits what I've popped in here, these bits here, my paper dried that quick because it's cartridge paper, soaks water in that quick, and it's a pity. If you're on proper watercolour paper, you'd have done that first bit and it'd have looked good, but it's slightly dried. Actually, I keep meaning to put these sideways when I do them so the paint don't drip down, it drips that way. But anyway, it's not a bad sky. It's a pity it dried a bit too quick. Right, I think that same Payne's Grey blue colour, I think I'm going to use in here. Now, see how the colour's diffusing a bit. This is so far back that that's okay. Mix a bit more up. Yeah, it's so far back, it's okay. So that's Payne's Grey and civilian blue. See how watch it diffuse, look. Probably a bit too much black in that. A bit more blue in. Just watch it diffuse, look. I'm going to leave a gap around that tree because especially that one, because there's some quite light colour in there. I might even pop a few bits in the middle there, like that. That'll look nice. Now I think, oh yeah, let's come back up in here. That's faded off too much. Back up in there, like that. Then I'm thinking, bring some of this watery stuff down here into there. It don't really matter if it goes over that bit, I suppose. In fact, I might put some water in and bring it over that bit, perhaps. Let's have I shall dab it with my cloth. Put some water on my brush. Soften this. I think I'll soften this all off, look, and let it drip down. I don't think it's going to rot out. It's too faint a colour, so I'll just let that do that. That's okay, that'll be okay. Right, now, there I'm going to mist a bit with my cloth, I think. And even in there a bit, that's better. Right, now, I suppose now, you can just see I'm going to need a bit of dry paint now, so I'm going to mix up some dry sort of muddy colour. I'm going to put some Chinese white in because I want it to look pale and distant, but I also need a thick paint to get the effect, so that's far too green, so I've put some Chinese white in to get me the thick effect. That's too green as well. This isn't working very good at all. So I'll tell you what, I think I'm just going to dab it and hopefully soften it enough. Something about like that. That's far too thick a colour. Let me just get my brush, dry it, and come back in with my brush and try to just take some of that out. It's far too thick a paint. I need to. Trouble is, I need it to work fast, and my colour's probably too green, too thick. But I need to work fast to get the diffused thing. So I'm trying to mix my colour as fast as I can, and it's going to be AWOL. There's some bits in there and all. It's going to be AWOL. But there, I've wet my brush, then dried it. Washed my brush, then dried it, and then gone back in. I think I've probably got away with it. That don't look bad now. I could just tell it was too green, making it look too close. Now if I do that on that bottom bit, that'll help a lot. In fact, let's do it on top bit and all. There, that looks dead distant, doesn't it? Dead far away. And you can see there's some hills and bushes and stuff there. I think that'll look alright when I get my next layer in, hopefully. Right, so my next layer is sort of quite a light pale colour. Let me wash this brush. Right, there's some pale green in, and I just happen to have in my palette some pale green. That's perfect. Now that is a perfect colour, but I'm just feeling it's a bit too close looking, so I'm going to thin it down with some water. Same again, I've got my bushes there, look, but as long as I use a thin paint, I think I can just go through them. There, that'll do. I think I can come through these bushes. Now, up here, there's a cream colour, so I'll get a bit of that. Same again, I need it to be a thin paint, so that's too thick. So what I'm going to do, dab in some water and thin it. That's better. It was just too thick. Thin it in and blend it in. And then I'll take that right up there. That bit's going to be covered with a big bush anyway. Right, there's some green in that, so I need a dark green. Same again, I think my green's going to be too thick. Oh no, it's not bad at all, that. Let's hope it don't run too much. So putting some bushes and trees and things in now with this one. It's running quite a lot. I think it's running too much. Tell you what, let's keep the whole thing dry. It's running too much. I do want it to diffuse, but it's diffusing a bit much, so I'll get it a semi-dry. There, that's better. Actually, it's not quite dark. In fact, it's nowhere near dark enough. Okay, that's better. That's more like it like that. And there's some trees. There's actually some dark stuff in here right next to this light. There's some light in there, but that could work in my favour. These are all little tiny trees. Well, they're little tiny trees. They're not, they're massive trees, but they look little tiny because they're like that there. That's a massive bunch of trees. There's something else up here, a load of trees. There, that's enough. So there's groups of trees and stuff. So a bit of something in there and all. Look, group of trees. That's enough. Just to hint at bits and bobs of stuff in my background there. Right, so that's that. What I'll do on this bottom bit, where all this paper I'm using, this is from when I had my coffee the other day. That's what I got with my coffee. Not that I can afford to go out drinking coffee. Oh no, make Esmeralda pay, innit? Right. I hope Esmeralda don't watch this. She'd kill me. She'd kill me. Tell you what, let's put the path in now. Let's get that path in. Wash my brush. Right, we're in close ground now. Path time. I always get my path in first because my greens tend to overhang my paths. So that's why you'll notice my path usually goes in before my greens in it. It's like your green, not your greens like on your dinner when you're eating your dinner. Your greens in your paint. I just have to point them sort of things out in case Doofus is watching, my stepbrother. I know most of you lot didn't think I meant you veggies, but Doofus is watching, he'll be confused. It's very nice there. That'll do for now. Might pop another layer in. In fact, it's dead light path, so I think I'll leave it. Right, so that's that. Right then, let's give that a dry now. Yeah. Wellington boots. But anyway, never mind all that. Right, let's get a spiky brush. Let's get, you know what I think of that one, spiky brush. I'll put this spiky tree in here. So, my light is coming in from that side, in that way. So I need lighter colour on that side. And I put them dark bits through there, look, so it's going to look like you can see through it. Right, now then, so I've got a lighter colour on that side there, so go in there like that. Up there like that. It's slightly darker now, into that bit there. The whole thing's quite light to there, and then I'm going to go a little bit darker still. Just do, oh yeah, that's perfect, that little side there, nice, that'll do me, that's nice. Then let's go to, that one's dead dark there, let's go to this one up here, and because I've got dark on me, oh in fact it's gone quite light again, that side in, this one's not as light as the other one anyway, let's put that side in, that's a bit brighter, look. And then I'll go slightly darker. Is that too dark? It's quite dark. And then I'll blend that across. Blend back in some light. There. Some bits there. Ickle bits like that. That'll do. That looks alright, doesn't it? Right, so now let's get. Oh, this one's just quite dark, so let's mix up a dark colour now. It's nice. I do need to. No, maybe it's not. I'm just rambling to my centre. I thought I might need. That's a nice colour. I thought that colour might be a bit bright, but I don't know. It's quite bright on my picture, so I thought. It's not too bright. Let's have a look at that. See, I've got a lot of thick paint on that side of my brush, but then I'm flipping it to the other side because I haven't got much on that side. So. But there we are, bob that in there. There, that's nice. A bit more of this dark stuff right bottom here. And it'll, that's nice, that's it. That'll help in. In fact, let's come in this one and have a little bit of some really dark in as well. Just a few bits, that's better, that's nice. There, let's get that tree a bit more roundness so it looks like a tree. Right, there's a big dark one here. So let's get a tiny drop of water. Mix a colour up for that. This one's really, really dark. I'm going to mix two colours up for this. I'm going to have a lighter colour on one side of my brush. And a darker colour on the other. I think. Yeah. Let's go lighter colour on that side. Right, see how this works. So, I'll come in with my lighter colour first. It's a big bush, this is. That'll do. And it's darker. And then I'm going to go a bit darker still. Right into that bottom bit there. A thin paint there though. Let's get some more paint on my brush if I can. That's better. More paint on my brush. Oh, that's better. A bit more green into that. It's going a bit too blackish colour there. I think that'll do. In fact, I might plop a bit more on that in a bit. Right, there's another one that colour just about over. So that's my dark side. Back to my light side. Remember, my light's coming in. My light's coming in this way. So I need my light bit on it there. The dark bit in there. Well, there's a little tiny bit there. Well, dark that side, light that side, there. Right, that's that. Now, this stuff, I don't know what to do here. This bit's quite tricky. Well, don't call my coffee. Ow, you drunked it all. Right, this side here is a bit tricky. Let me get some more water on my brush. I'll add some blue into these dark colours to help match with blue on my sky. Oh, I tell you what I'm going to do. Just get me a smaller brush just for a second. I don't want to. I just want to come up to here like this and get sort of thingy effect a bit like that'll do, like that. And then let's mix that with some green. In fact, it's a bit lighter than that. I've got some good news. My stepbrother, Dufus, right, his grandma has come to stop with us. So, it's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. She brings us chocolate. Dufus's dad says it's time we grew up. She shouldn't be bringing us chocolate, but she brings us chocolate. It's wicked. Wicked! Wicked! Yeah, she brings us chocolate. And she laughs at us jokes. She's brilliant. Right, let's get some light colour on one side of me, fan brush, and dark on the other. And then just come in like that. Bum, 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 bum. With the light across the top. Like that. Well, usually put your lights in. Most watercolour artists put their lights in first. So I think I'll follow suit and do the same thing. Put my lights in first. So there we are. Lovely light. Oh, watercolour paint. There we are. Some darks eating in from to the side of the brush. And get a tad bit more water on there. Oh, lovely. There's a big piece of light here. It's a big thing about there what's sticking up like that, and there's a bit there that comes right over there, so I'll get that in like that. That's nice. Right, then let's put some more light in, gradually coming down into dark. As I come down here, it seems to gradually be getting darker. In like that. Well, and then down here it'll be very dark. I'll pop that in like that. Well, I don't normally do anything like that. I normally go with my contours like that. That's called going with your contours. Model that look like that. But today's did it different. Right, I'll come over me. I'm still going with my contours like that look. I'm just coming over that colour now and blending in some other colours as well, isn't it? Yeah, and that'll help mix with that colour as well. Give me some right good stuff in it. Right, back in here. Building these layers up, so all building up layers, look. Some of them white bits in there, they're little highlights, so try and leave a few of them in if I can. There's some more of them darks in there like that, look. Very, very good. Now let's leave that side now for a bit and go over to this side. Oh, there's some purples in this side. Right, so I've got my lights coming in and hitting this here. A bit more paint on my brush. That's it. I've got my lights coming in and hitting here. So again, look, going with my contours. That means it's going over that way. So follow my contours over that way, you see. I've got my light against my darks there, look, that's going to look nice. Talking about darks, I think I need a few darks in here now. A little dark passage in here, like that, in it. And then bring that into there and into there. Quite a few darker bits in here. And then there's some more lighter bits. Oh, the screen's going off. Stay. Back on. Quite, what side brush am I on that? That's it, that one. Quite a few lighter bits again back in here. Then I'm going to pop a few bits in there like that, and then there's a lot of purple in there, so some purple. Right, I need now a really dark green to start blending into some of this, so let's mix that up. Really nice, just really dark green. Plenty of green on my brush. Oh, that's nice. And then mix it with some darker colours. Should give me a nice dark green, nice dark mucky type of green. That looks nice. And just come into some of these bits in here, there's some mixed green bits in here. I think what I'm going to do is smudge some of this with my fingers. That's nice. That's nice. Oh, this is how Doofus likes to paint this with his fingers. Oh yeah, on about Doofus's grandma's coming, isn't she? Yeah, she's coming to stop. So me and Doofus, yeah, we've been told to grow up, blah 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 blah, yeah, whatever. But we are going to get spoilt, innit? Doofus's grandma's come. She's here, in fact. She's here. Did I say she's coming? She's here. She's here. Got that excited. I don't know what I'm on about, but Doofus's grandma's here. She's bought us. She bought me some Smarties and Doofus some doodles and that. Yeah. It's been brilliant already. Right, I think I need now some purple. Or shall I try and do some... See this here, they've got this here and that there. I need some negative painting into there. So I'm going to get this, is like a big leafy thing going up there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get some dark colour. I'm going to negative paint this in. Right, watch this. So I'm come into there like that. This is all negative painting. Come into there like that. Look, into there, into there. I'm not going to do no massively accurate stuff. Just going to make it look like there's a big plant coming up there. That's it. And then I'll mix some other colours in. Get a bit of lighter colours in there as well. And just mix in like that. Get some negative painting in there like that. Do my best to make it look great. That clip there, I'm not too bothered about where that clip is. Right, so same again this side. This nice dark colour into there, across top of there. Spin that out with a slightly lighter colour, across into there like that, into there, and up into there like that. That's it. That can spin across. And in fact, I think as I come down here now, I'm going to swap to my spiky brush again. So I get this darker colour on here and just come in with this brush, get a better effect into there. And then I'll do my negative painting, look, into all of this with my spiky brush. So that's like, I'm painting that bit, but I'm using this bit to paint it. That's why it's called negative painting. and then I'll come away from that and gradually go back into my contours. You see, look, that's called my contours. Same there, look, my contours. Coming back in. So I just use that little brush for a little bit of detail. Now I'm using my other brush just to get that feeling back again. There, that's nice. Right, that's sound. That'll do me. Right, now I need some purple in here. So I suppose I need to wash my brush. I hate washing my brush when there's paint on my brush. I'm so tight. I don't like doing it. I take huge steps when I walk to try to make sure that I don't waste too much of boot leather off my boots. I don't wear boots, I wear trainers. Trainer plastic. I don't like to use too much trainer plastic. I like to make it last in it. Right, I may well go over that bit in a minute. Right, what have we got left? Oh, it's not far off done. There's some little sprinkles in there. Can I do, every time I try to do this, bodge it up. I'm going to have a go. Don't know why I keep trying to do it, but I want some little sprinkles in there on that path. Some little sprinkles, like a dark cream. So let's get some Bontumber. Bontumber will be perfect. Right, I just want to get some, just face it down like that. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. They're little pebbles on me grinding it. Right, that's not bad. Right, in here now, to get some light green. I'm going to try and build up some layers in here. Bring this up here to make this look like little plants. So just sort of doing. I'm not going to go mad with details. I'm going to try and get little sort of leafy shapes in there like that. Try and hopefully get like a bit of a plant thing going. I might dry this and build up a few layers on it. So it's like leafy stuff in here. I'm going to try and get that leafy effect. So there's like leaves on. Like that, look, that sort of thing. That's it. Oh, that looks nice. There's some more. There, look, that's all. And then I think if I go too much just doing that, I think I'll get crazy and it'll look daft. So I'm going to do some just random stuff as well. There, that's that. I think I'll let that dry a minute before I come back in with any more. Right, let me get that dry. There is some little white dots in there. I wonder if I can get them in. A few little. I'm going to paint them in. I think what's going to happen is they're going to fade away and not see them because where's my designer's white? Some designer's white gouge. I'm going to put a few little white ones in. But I think they're that pale, you'll probably not even see them when they're dry. But I'll have a go. There's a few in my picture, so I'll just pop a few in like that. Look. And they obviously get smaller as they go back, but I think they'll just, I don't think you'll see them in a minute. Right, I'll wipe that off my brush now because I don't want to waste any paint. There, wipe that back into my palette. Watch that brush, job's a good one. I might be using that again in a bit in here anyway. Right, now then, I want some more dark purple in there, so I'll pop a bit more of that in. So let's get a dark purple colour. So purple, and shall I add to it to darken it? Probably some dark blue. Perhaps let's try that. Oh, that's nice. I'll pop a tiny bit of that in. I'm going to go with some green mixed in with that. No, that's enough. That's enough of that. That'll do. Then take that same colour and mix that with some green. Get some just dark. That'll just mix in with dark green instead of wasting it. There we are. Some dark green in there, and in there. Oh, and in fact I can use that dark green on this brush and get some more stuff in there perhaps. I think I probably need some different colours in here just to get more of that leafy effect. So I'm just going for a leafy effect in here. So these are leaves, lots and lots of leaves. Using this transparent paint probably help me. Give me a nice see-through look. Little leaves in there, look. All sorts of little shapes going on in there. That's it. Let's get some even darker bits in there, and that'll make them look really, really close. This is a really dark green now. I'll just pop in a few bits. Not loads, just a few bits, just to make it seem close and get that leafy sort of feel to things. I think that looks alright, doesn't it? It looks like it's the impression as some leafy stuff. So that's that. Right. What else? I'm going to do something else. I'll tell you what I could have. Just in here, go for a purplish, dark, bluish. Let's get some Payne's grey or something in that. A bit, something just to dull it. Give me some Bont umber. I want a dirty purple colour. I'm going to come into here like this, just into there like that, all the way across there, like that, into there. That's me leafy stuff. Then I'm going to come around it again. And just have a nice shadowy colour coming into that path. That's it. So that, see, there's a bit of an hill there, so that hill's going to create a bit of shadow across there. Right, well, I'm going to do something else. I can't remember. Well, I think I'm going to take that a bit darker. Said I probably would, didn't I? Yeah. That a bit darker. The others are okay. So that's that. Let's have a few darker bits in here and all. My brush is a bit too wet actually. Just mixing up a really, really dark green colour. Let's try that just for a few bits. A few bits, especially in this close stuff here. Really, really dark, and then it fades back as it goes back there because it's getting farther away, so I can finger paint some of that farther away stuff. But this closer upper stuff is darker. That's it. And then same again. Let's get this little brush and go into that really, really dark now. And just, if it's in there, it's got to be in here because this is even closer. Just pop a few bits in there. That's it. Keep that close. Right, that's that. Oh, pop a little bit in there. That's it. That's that. We're going to do some. Oh yeah, I'm going to put some greens of them bits there. I think I'll use the dark green for that and all. Blend them in a bit. So I think I will use a really dark green into some of that stuff in there. And some of that in. That's it. I'll do a bit of finger painting on that and all. That's nice. That'll do me. There. That's that. Probably a little man in for maybe. I wonder if I need a bit of dark just on that bottom bit there. Just with me contouring with my finger like that. There we are. We need quite a lot of detail with this one. There is some more darks in there, I think. Oh, that's what we're going to do. I knew there was something I was going to do. I'm going to put a bit of detail, just a couple bit more detailed bits in here. I might be getting carried away, but just in here, this, I'm going to dry it. There's some more of these little plants just overlapping a bit further back. Well, I'm getting into loads of time. This is a long one. I didn't realise I was going this long. But I'll keep going now. Started so I'll finish. Like, what's his name used to say? Bob Holness. And then when I have finished, I'm going to go and show me painting to Doofus's grandma. Hopefully she'll give me some more sweets and stuff. Right, in here, there's some of these little yellow dot things. You get these a lot in the countryside round here. I don't know if you do wherever you lot live, but where I live you get these little yellow dotty plants like this. So put some of them in, plenty of them in. They look dead nice. They're all over our countryside, so I'll just use the just really fat yellow paint to do that. Now I need a really light green. Let's mix some of it up. Really light green. Mix it up here. And we get a bit of this green in. Get it just right. And a bit of this designer's white gouge in there as well to make it a light green. That's not a bad colour there. Right, and there's just some little plant things in here. Now I'm just going to pop a couple in. There's loads on my picture, but I'm just going to pop a couple in, just like that, look, just so you can see that there's a couple of that shape in there, like that, look. Can you just see that? I'll do this one a little bit lighter, so it's just like that. Just so you can see that there's a couple of them plants in there. Put a couple of highlights on that one. Will not need much, just to show that they're there. So I'll add another one over there like that. It's just like when you do a brick wall, and let's get a smaller brush, and you just put a little bit in on a brick wall. You just put a few details in. That's what we're doing now. It's exactly the same as that. We're just popping in tiny little bit just to show that it's them plants. Another one there like that one. That's all it is. It's just to show. One of them, these sort of plants in here. There we are, that's enough. So you just look up close and see a bit of that. Right, let me move them bits of fluff there. I think that'll do. I could put a little bloke in. Have I got time? We're taking a very long time. I'm going to leave it. I'll put a BD on it and leave it. I might do another painting and put a little bloke in it. A little bloke. But for now, I'm going to get a BD. Bye. D. BD stands for birthday B. That's me. If you've enjoyed watching this half as much as what I've enjoyed painting it, then I'll have enjoyed it twice as much as you. In it, are you having that one? That is a fact in it. Full facts, me. It's like, yeah, look at it while I wash my brushes. Sorry for taking up all this amount of your time. But there you are. I'll see you on the beach.